Hi, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is going to be a scorcher here where I live. I don't know where you are, but this is the hottest week of the year. We have heat advisories. The air quality is very poor. But in just a little bit, I am actually going to be running my Wild Wednesday program for the school that I'm starting in my community. We are going to do an early day. We are going to stay indoors at the nature center, and we're also going to swim in the pool. So I adjust and I move forward, but our Wild Wednesdays is going to be moving inside for some fun and nature. But I wanted to get on here to talk about the pressures of school, and specifically because my daughter, she's 11. She just entered middle school, 6th grade. My school is not started yet, so she is going to public school. And the school that I'm starting will be a private school. And the thing is, she's been working herself ragged, and it's week 2 of school, the second full week of school. And she has volleyball. She really loves volleyball. So every day after school, she stays after for an hour, and then there's practice for an hour and a half. And then this week she wanted to start tumbling as well because she wants to be a cheerleader. So she's got goals. She wants to do the tumbling for her conditioning to get her ready for cheer. So that was Monday night. She's been battling a stuffy nose. The air quality is horrible right now. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. I'm also dealing with sinus stuff. So I went for a massage yesterday and been nurturing my sinuses. But she, last night after volleyball practice, she looked really ragged. She came to me and she said, "I want to go home." And I can tell the emotion that's behind that. Like, she just was struggling to get through the day. She said her nose was running all day. She had to get up 3 times every class. And yet it was very hard for her to get out of bed this morning. Very hard. And I know many of you struggle with kiddos that have a hard time getting out of bed and what to do about it. And it pulls at your heartstrings because, we need rest. Humans need rest. It's it's very important. If you haven't read the Burnout, How to Complete the Stress Cycle by the Nagoski sisters, read that book. It was very clear to me that I was out of balance with my amount of rest in my life. And it started early for me. That pressure to succeed, the pressure to do well, the pressure to finish on top. And so this week is testing week. This school does NWEA testing. It is a baseline test. And the reason she went to school is because she said to me, she doesn't want to hold up the class from regular instruction. She wants to be done with the testing. She wants everybody to be able to finish so that they can go on. So not only is she feeling responsibility to finish for herself and to do well and to get it done in a timely manner, because she was saying her friend already finished in 1 day and it's taken me 2 days. So she's like, I'm on number 15 out of 22. And so I talk to her all the time about the differences in everybody's testing abilities. Their speed doesn't matter, all this stuff. But even though I use that growth mindset, I shift that narrative for her that it doesn't really matter how long it takes you, there's still pressure, so much pressure on an 11-year-old that she wanted to go to school for the greater good. She wants everybody to be done with testing so that they can do the other stuff. that she sacrificed her body. And this is hard for me because I had an internal debate. I had to safe seat all morning. If you don't have a safe seat practice, Pure Joy, I'm a Pure Joy parent coach. We teach the safe seat practice, how to deal with your own emotions so that you can separate from your child's emotions. And I just had to talk her through it. And the part of me that was like, this sucks for you. And I hate this for you. And the damn school system, like, puts so much pressure, and, you know, attendance doesn't matter. And like all this stuff that I believe, I didn't want to shove it in her face. But it is also why I'm starting a school that doesn't have that pressure. You can finish your schoolwork in your time. You could take your schoolwork home and do it if you're not feeling well. Why not, right? Because it's your learning. And we are going towards this way of college, right? Online college. But kids can do it too. They can set their own goals for the week and they can accomplish those. But it takes that way of living, that way of doing school. And so I just wanted to get on here and just hash that out with all of you. I know that there's an internal struggle a lot between parents, their kids, and the school district that, you know, when your child is sick, they should stay home. Why are we celebrating perfect attendance when people do need rest and they do need sick days? And also, you don't even really need to be ill, like have a temperature, have a runny nose, have strep throat, be vomiting, to need a rest day. It's called mental health. Mental health. We have that as well. So we need to start normalizing that there can be choice, right? I understand that with public school, like, you can't just nilly-willy let everybody stay home all the day, live long day, and then they don't get their work done, and then how do we measure their growth, and yada, yada, yada. I get it. But individualized learning, an individualized learning program solves that. This is what we're moving towards, and a lot of schools are with the online programs that they're using. Our school uses Alex Math. I can't remember the other ones right now, but that tracks the students' progress. They can do Alex Math whether they're sick or not. They can still catch up on that at home. Anyways, I'm just here to say, I understand test anxiety. Your child matters. Their mental health matters. The situation that they're in when they're taking tests matters. I do have my Safe Seat course if you're ready to learn. It's 8 weeks. It's called Parenting Paused. We learn how to be with our own triggers here. And like I said, manage our own emotions. Notice what belongs to us. Process that. Things that we didn't get to process at a younger age. Reparent that part. And then show up present with what's happening with our own kiddo. And she worked through it on her own and came out the other side and made a decision for herself. I said, I can't make this decision for you. And ultimately, I think it was a decision she didn't make for herself. She's learning people-pleasing strategies at school. And that breaks my heart. And all I can do is continue to coach her and guide her at home that there's other ways. So if you're ready to learn the Safe Seat practice, go to TanyaMilano.com, click on coaching. It's called Parenting Paused. I am starting in September with a handful of one-on-one clients. There's also a place there to email me if you have a group that you want to get together. If you can get 6 or more, I'd say, 6 is a good number. If it's less, I will work with you. Email me info@tanyamilano.com. We'll put together a group. I'll get a waiting list going. Okay, I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Stay cool if you're in a hot place today. Bye for now.